Love Thunder changed the VFX of Heimdall's son talking to Thor for Disney+, and somehow made them worse. Idris Elba's Heimdall memorably met his demise in Avengers: Infinity War at the hands of Thanos. But the Asgardian character's legacy lives on in Love and Thunder through his son Astrid aka Axel. Heimdall fans who felt the character was wronged by Infinity War naturally were thrilled to learn in Love and Thunder that his son was still alive and thriving in New Asgard, now going by the name Axel in honor of his favorite front man, Axl Rose of Guns N' Roses fame. But happiness soon turned to concern when Astrid and the rest of the village's children were kidnapped by Gore the God Butcher. Fortunately, Axel was able to call upon the powers passed down from his father and communicate across space with Thor, allowing the God of Thunder to project himself into the children's cage and reassure them. Unfortunately, the VFX used to depict Axel's ghostly presence communicating with Thor in the theatrical version of Love and Thunder were laughably awful. But the era of streaming releases means that movies like Thor, Love and Thunder get a do-over when it comes to VFX. Indeed, when the latest MCU movie hit Disney+, fans noticed that the embarrassingly bad disembodied head Axel who talks to Thor had been redone. Unfortunately, the new VFX are actually worse than the original ones. Twitter account @ComicXBook posted a side-by-side comparison which can be seen in the space below. With a reported budget of $250 million, Thor, Love and Thunder is one of the most expensive movies ever made. But $250 million still wasn't enough to pay for a decent special effect of Axel's head floating in space talking to Thor. Perhaps the problem then isn't with execution as much as conception. Ultimately, a floating head is always going to look a little awkward and weird, and no amount of VFX wizardry can possibly fix that. A more effective move for Thor, Love and Thunder upon its Disney Plus release might have been to redo the scene with a Force ghost like full-body Axel, to alleviate the goofiness of just having his head talking to Thor. Of course, Love and Thunder is supposed to be a goofy and very consciously comic booky movie, so perhaps the head is meant to look weird. But there's a fine line between weird and off-putting, and Thor, Love and Thunder crossed that line with Axel's floating head. Another redo of that particular effect may be in the offing now that fans are grumbling online. Although, at this point perhaps Disney is sick of spending money on this particular movie, whose budget was astronomical to begin with. Source, @ComicsBook, Twitter. Key release dates: Black Panther, Wakanda Forever release date, the 11th of November 2022. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania release date, the 17th of February 2023. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 release date, the 5th of May 2023. The Marvels, Captain Marvel 2 release date, the 28th of July 2023. Captain America, New World Order release date, the 3rd of May 2024. Marvel's Thunderbolts release date, the 26th of July 2024. Marvel's Fantastic Four release date, the 14th of February 2025. Avengers, The Kong Dynasty release date, the 2nd of May 2025. Avengers, Secret Wars release date, the 1st of May 2026.
With a gentle touch, you tell me what all love I have to say.